Master.
You what? Sons.
On the beast.
What the?
Whole new swag with a price tag coming live from the west to the east. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level got to increase.
I get no bitches.
Content on the daily.
I'm still in his all too.
Cool kids.
That's a bop. Oh my gosh. It is a bop.
About to mess my whole throat up.
Oh man, I can't.
The fuck?
Oh man.
Whew. We was dancing to that. Oh my god. Lost track of time. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, baby mamas, baby daddies, and everybody in between. It is your purveyor of mischief, Gresh, bring you once again live. I know we said we weren't gonna go live, but we live again for the GRESH UNLEASHED podcast. As always, I am joined by the Queen of Rebels herself, Suela the Bandit. As I clear my throat, how's it going?
Hey y'all. I hope y'all had a good week. I hope y'all had a good day for starters. Other than that, what's been going on? How are you been on your end?
I've been stoned out of my mind. Yeah.
Oh man. That's gonna be like the theme for the whole segment.
Oh God. But for those of you who are new around here, we are doing everything that we do every week, and we're trying the best. But for today, I'm trying to get you guys to enjoy. I'm trying to gain my composure, but we back. We're back on the fly. Has Triple H's reign as WWE head of creative been a success thus far? I believe so. A lot of people believe so, because I actually sat through an episode of Monday Night Raw, which is a shocker in its own. It's a shocker in its own. Also, we'll talk about that as well. Also, AEW Fight Forever, the video game. Information has been released in regards to that. They have partnered with THQ Nordic, so they will be releasing it. I'm guessing if you go according to Amazon, they will be releasing it in December, but that is a placeholder date. It's not confirmed as well. Tony Khan, he has thoughts and opinions on when it comes to new management in WWE and what does that mean for professional wrestling as a whole. AEW has also hired new management as well, like coaches and all that stuff. We'll talk about that, as well as AEW Dynamite. The Undisputed Elite implodes upon itself on AEW Dynamite, as well as Triple H. Once again, we're going might as well go really back to Triple H. He appeared on Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast. I actually have never heard of this podcast, and I know they said it's one of the biggest podcasts in the world, but I wasn't one of them that actually knew it existed. So it's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that, as well as can Sasha Banks and Naomi, are they on their way back to the WWE?
Maybe.
Triple H is in charge, so do you think they are able to come to an agreement? All this and more on this episode of the Gresh Unleashed podcast. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're trying our best to get the ball rolling. Might as well talk about the fallout from SummerSlam. Triple H as head of creative. I know. Did you watch Raw at all?
Yeah, I did catch Raw.
Did you fall asleep?
I caught it today. No, but I had to skip some stuff. But other than that, I watched it.
I mean, if it was stuff that you just didn't care for, I mean, that's totally normal.
Yeah.
It's not meant for everybody to sit through and watch Raw and like it's supposed to like everything. Like if you anybody come on these podcasts or any type of podcast and said that they like everything about Raw or WWE, they're lying. Let's be real. They are lying. They are lying to say the very
I
least.
I do want to point out that I did honestly. I don't. I'm trying to figure out how to say this another way, but anyway, I really feel like when it first came on, I applaud Becky. Like I really did enjoy that segment. That's for sure. Cause like the fact that she gave Bianca credit and stuff like that, I was just like, you know what? Oh, finally. Now can you just stay like that? Like that's all I ask.
Well, they're obviously
It's
teasing.
kind of great.
They're obviously teasing the she came out not decked out of pocket attire. So I'm guessing big time Bex is slowly phasing out and they'll be, I guess, going back to the man. I mean, cool.
Yeah.
So we might as well continue to talk about Triple H. We might as well just put the Triple H talk as well as the Logan Paul talk together since they pretty much go
Yeah.
hand
I
in
caught half. That's all I gotta say.
hand.
Just half.
Triple H, Paul Levesque, for those of you who want to call him, appeared on an episode of Impulsive with Logan Paul, and it was released on Tuesday. If you listen to the actual podcast, they recorded prior to SummerSlam, but Logan recorded like the intro after SummerSlam. So we'll talk about his his situation as well as far as when it comes to that. But during the conversation, Paul or Triple H made a comment on filling Vince McMahon's massive shoes, because even though I know a lot of people don't like Vince McMahon for whatever reason, you can't really deny that he left some sort of impact, whether good or bad, when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to professional wrestling. So you can't just throw him away.
Right.
Even though a lot of people don't like him, you just can't. That's just someone you just can't throw away, if that makes sense.
He pretty much started it off. So
As far
I
as on a
mean,
global
yeah.
scale. But during the conversation, Triple H talked about filling Vince McMahon's massive shoes in his words, and also credited his father-in-law for taking this tiny little thing happening in bars and turning it into a big global sensation. And I'll be honest with you, when he said that, I kind of laughed because nothing about wrestling pre WWF was tiny. I mean, New Japan Pro Wrestling was as big, if not bigger, than WWE in the international market. So, I mean, I get it why he said it, because that's typical WWE propaganda. But other than that, yeah, it was. But he said this. I'll say this about Vince: massive shoes that I couldn't even dream of beginning to think I could fill. The gap there is this moment is massive, but the opportunity to take it in a direction that has never gone before is also massive. I'm thrilled for that
Mm-hmm.
opportunity. We have an unbelievable team. It's never going to be one person. One person can't even begin to fill his shoes. It's going to take an entire team of people to jump in those shoes, because without him, there's none of this.
Mm-hmm.
This vision, or the vision, to take this tiny little thing, or like he said, but is not, WrestleMania is one of the most valuable sports franchises on the planet. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, Vince McMahon wore himself into the ground. He did too. He was micromanaging. So hopefully, as they, I guess, go forward, they don't micromanage as much. I mean, I understand micromanaging as far as like sponsorships and all that stuff, but if you're micromanaging just to micromanage, then you're going to set yourself up, or you're going to set yourself up destined to fail. What are your thoughts on Vince, man?
That's a
Of that
lot.
comment? That's a lot to do.
Yeah, like because when the moment he said micromanage, I was like, yeah, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, when you look at a lot of stuff, like he micromanaged to the point where he said everything everyone said all the way down to the commentator, so nothing felt
Mm-hmm.
genuine for a good minute. There were time where he would let them loose, but it wasn't nothing genuine for a hot minute when it comes to that. So now it's like you're taking it in a different direction. I'm interested Like from so far so good. Like if you ask me
Mhm.
how Triple H has been as head of creative so far so
Yeah,
good.
he's doing great so far. I'm just like, keep it up.
That's all it is. It's like that's all you can really do as a fan. You like you all that's
You
all you
gotta
can say is like, yo,
maintain.
you maintain the interest, people are watching and people are interested in what you're doing. So don't
And trying to figure
you
out what's next. You know what I'm saying? So don't
exactly. So it's like
mess
in a
this
way
up.
you kind of like you kind of like don't screw it up
Mhm.
at all because it'll mess everyone up. But speaking of Triple H's head of creative, Becky Lynch, we talked about her a little bit. She's absolutely injured. But while speaking to ESPN, Becky
Mhm.
Lynch gave her thoughts on the management changes in WWE as a result of quote unquote Vince McMahon's retirement. She said this, and I quote, it is the dawning of a new era. For me, it's crazy and sad because everything I've ever known about WWE has always had Vince in charge. And we wouldn't have WWE the way it is if it wasn't for Vince. He's somebody who believed in me and allowed me to do everything that I've done. We have the opportunity to change some things that maybe weren't so great that we didn't love. I think everybody's excited and optimistic because we know that the people in charge are some of the greatest minds in the business. You know, having Triple H at the helm of the ship is phenomenal. There has been a tendency in the past for creative to change last minute, and we don't know where we're going. It's hard to bring everybody along on this journey if we're rambling. So basically, that's what I'm also talking about. Vince McMahon would, if you were into the dirt sheets type of stuff, he would reportedly change the show mid airing, so it will be in the middle
Oh
segment
yeah,
3,
that's
and
so
he's
true.
rewriting.
Mhm.
It will be in the middle segment 3, and he's rewriting segment 5, and it's like that little stuff right there where you're going to bring pressure
Mhm.
on people. So understand where she comes from. She's like, okay, it's like it's sad because Vince is gone or whatever the case may be, but then it's also like interesting because hey, we got we got a new opportunity, new fresh ideas, and a fresh start. And speaking of fresh start, or ideas, we're going to talk about Tony Khan. Well, we might as well continue to talk about his own thoughts, but because we're on the topic of Triple H in charge, Tony Khan says he believes that new people in charge of WWE is a good thing. Like a lot of people assume that he will be like,
I knew he
oh,
had something to say. So,
he was getting interviewed, so you already know. Whenever you get interviewed, you're going to get somebody to comment. But Khan spoke to Sports Grid on the recent WWE changes, most notably Vince McMahon retiring, Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan being named co-CEOs, and and Triple H assuming the role as head of WWE's creative. Khan said that ultimately the changes WWE are making are good for wrestling fans. And he said this, and I quote, "It's going to change the competition, but I think that's a good thing." Khan said, AEW's got a big fan base. We're in 130 countries now around the world, and here in the US, we've built a great fan base, and the competition is going to change. It's a different person in the chair opposite me, but I don't think that's going to be a bad thing for the wrestling fans necessarily. When
hmm.
I understand this whole him trying to be competitors, but I still, as much as I enjoy AEW, I still don't see them as competition.
Great.
So whenever he says competition, I'm like, bro, you're not
You're
really
not.
competition, but
Mhm.
you're getting close. So I wouldn't say to me competition is you have this global $1 billion company versus this global $1 billion company. You're on the same level. You're just starting. I mean, I understand the confidence in your company, and that's and rightfully so. You need confidence in your company, but
Hmm.
take it down a little bit. Take it down a little bit. Khan also said that the move benefits wrestlers themselves, who will be free to negotiate between the two companies, pointing out that for a while that was not possible due to the death of WCW in 2001. I mean, TNA was on his way up, but we all know how Dixie Carter fumbled that bag. Probably, he said that he continued, probably more so than ever, I imagine that great wrestlers are going to be in demand. And again, I think this is probably going to be good for the wrestling fans because that's one of the most exciting things about pro wrestling is free agency. It's one of those things that was really missing from the sport for almost 2 decades before AEW came in, because there was not a legitimate competitor in the free agent market, and now there is. Okay. One of the worst things I think that happened in American sports in my lifetime was when WCW closed. So basically, he feels like it's going to be a good thing for competition when you become competition, and then I mean, I'm interested. I'm interested to see like we're all interested. Bottom line is we're all interested in where the landscape goes. And Triple H so far so good, and Tony Khan's you're still doing the thing. You have a few hit or misses like every other company. There's no such thing as a perfect company,
All
but
right.
they both have my attention. And at the end of the day, I'm not picking no. Oh, you're pro AEW. Oh, you're pro WWE. I'm pro
Mhm.
entertaining. Like if
All
you're
right.
entertaining, I will give you praise. If you suck, I will tell you that you suck. Bottom line. But speaking of things that we hope don't suck, the new AEW video game, the information
Yeah.
has been finally revealed. When it
Okay.
comes to the AEW video game, it is dubbed Fight
Look at Kenny
Forever.
Omega.
Look at Kenneth. Look at Kenneth.
Kenneth Omega.
If you did you ever see that early build that they had?
Mm-mm.
I mean, I don't have it up,
It
but
looked different compared to
it
this one.
it looked worse.
Oh, well, dang. Like,
Chris Jericho looked like a baby mama with a six pack,
nah. Well, I take that back.
and
That's not
now
bad.
he
A six
looks
pack
like
ain't that bad.
now he looks a little he look like a fit baby mama with
I
a
wish
six
I
pack.
had a six pack. I ain't got one.
But now this is some of the screenshots. Uh, you got
Look nice. I like
Moxley.
that jacket.
You got Moxley mid. I guess that's more Death Rider than Paradigm Shift. So Paradigm Shift, and you see Aubrey
Okay.
Edwards in the back. But the
Mm-hmm.
but the name of the game is AEW Fight Forever, and they're already on pre-order sales. Like they're already on sale for pre-orders, and surprisingly, people are pre-ordering it without seeing real footage. That
They
is
like, I want this game and I want this game right now.
did you get around to seeing the trailer?
No.
It's basically it was leaked. It wasn't supposed to be out yet, but it leaked on Xbox because they
Mm.
uploaded the footage or something by mistake. But
So
and
we
when you
linking video games like we linking albums? Okay.
not video games, is no the trailer to reveal information and stuff. But it is but
It's
it
like
I
music. Go
mean
ahead, put the leak out.
it gives you the I guess you can say if you look at the commercial, you can even search it up on your own time, but it gives you the late 90s type of commercials like SmackDown here. You know how they have like a little skit within the skit and then show you a little
Mm-hmm.
brief footage. That's what it looks like to me. So it's like okay, cool. That's interesting concept. And then they also have, but I'm gonna read this official press release that I got. But for those of you who don't know, a website and teaser promoting the upcoming AEW Fight for a video game has been released this past week. The official website from THQ Nordic contains new information about the game as well as features of its career mode. Okay. It said this, and I quote: AEW Fight Forever's deep career mode highlights the fun and personality of an all elite wrestler's life on the road. Players can create and develop their own wrestler who joins the AEW roster and appears in matches and stories over an event schedule. Points are earned by winning matches and fulfilling certain objectives, which can then be used to enhance their wrestler's stats. Okay, so we can confirm we can confirm right now that they have a career mode. And then the website also revealed that wrestlers' movesets, interests, and arenas in the game will be customizable, which is pretty cool. AEW Fight Forever's wide range of customization options includes wrestler attire and appearance, movesets, interests, teams, and arenas. Kenny Omega and representatives from Ukes, THQ, and Ukes and THQ Nordic were also quoted in the press release about the game. And this is what they said, and I quote: "One of the first things I did after signing with AEW was to ask Tony Khan to let me help assemble the best gaming team on the planet to make the best wrestling game ever," said Kenny Omega, EVP of AEW and former AEW World Champion, World Tag Team Champion as well. Well, we just landed the perfect finisher by partnering with global publishing and distribution powerhouse THQ Nordic for Fight Forever. The THQ brand has long been synonymous with wrestling games, and there is simply no more qualified partner to bring AEW Fight Forever to the millions of wrestling fans around the world. I am both gratified and excited to have the opportunity to work with AEW, who is breathing new life into the pro wrestling industry and the THQ brand, with whom we have created an entire era of pro wrestling games, said Ukes. Ukes, president and CEO. Using the expertise we have cultivated over the years, we are taking on this project with the ultimate staff from the Ukes development team in order to create AEW's apparel within a video game to the highest degree. We hope that fans will enjoy experiencing the most cutting edge technology and the next evolution in pro wrestling gaming. You can pre-order right now on Amazon for PC, Xbox, PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch. It is currently listed at $59.99 with no official release that has been confirmed, although it's listed as December 31st, 2022 on Amazon. What are your thoughts on this video game?
I'm not gonna lie, honestly, I do want to play it. Just to get a feel. I do hope that, from the cinematography to gameplay, I'm really, really hoping that it's worth it. Also, I actually like the fact they got a career mode, so that's kind of cool too. But yeah, like if they gonna do that, at least just let it be worth playing. Like that's all I would.
And
That's
they
all.
also have mini games. I don't know if you remember the old SmackDown versus Raw video games where they
Yes.
like if you look at I believe it was SmackDown versus Raw 2006 or 5 or 7, one of the two. Or it could have been 05. They all blend together with me right now. But they had you could play pool, you can play they had mini games in those classic games. So I mean, I know I goofed around on the social media. I was like, mini games, what's going on? I'm gonna play the hell out of those mini games. I ain't gonna lie
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
I don't
Like
mind.
like in mini games, it's something you can do, especially if you have friends or if you
Mhm.
live stream on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, and you just want to play mini games. Like, hey, because I believe they have an online. It's so much information that they revealed over on Twitter. I'm actually going to pull up some of the information because I want to make sure that I have everything to a T. Oh yeah. So key features, they revealed this on, I believe, on the Twitch stream right after it was revealed. This game revealed. I'm loading it up right now, but it's like I'm interested in everything when it comes to this game. Like, I want it to succeed, but I also put out a tweet that was like, if they gonna do this game, since it's so new, I would I would fly if I was AEW or TSU. I would fly out big and little content creators and test out the game and get their unfiltered thoughts. And you can even film it for content. So if the feedback is even if the feedback is negative, take it like, okay, this is our first game, and if you want to keep doing it, then you need feedback. You don't need the sugar coated 2K version of feedback. Like, they'll send you this footage and say, yeah, go crazy. You need that you need to build that relationship with content creators and gamers who you feel that you want to invest their time and money and effort into this game, because it is the era of content creators. So it's like, if you play video games, you have to not piss off your content creators, because they are the reason why a lot of people know about your games. Like, it
Mhm.
doesn't matter if you're big, small, little. It's so many games out there that a lot of people I probably would never even hear of if I didn't check out a lot of solid to entertaining content creators out there that brings games to life. So hopefully this game is like a success. I just want it to be a success, like, because I
Mhm.
want more gaming options in the gaming community, and whether 2K likes it or whatever, I don't care. But it's like, I want multiple options, and I want multiple communities to come together. Like, hey, we gotta get more options and more access to all these games. But I pulled up the features. AEW Fight Forever features. You got match types, which is singles match, tag team, 3-way, 4-way, ladder matches, casino battle royal, which is interesting. Falls
Mm.
count anywhere, unsanctioned, lights out, which allows use of weapons, exploding barbed wire death matches. You also have a career mode, online multiplayer, leaderboards, wide range of custom modes, custom wrestlers, attire, and appearances as well. Custom moveset, custom entrance, custom teams, custom arenas. So this game, it has my interest because I want it.
Yeah, some pretty good features happening.
But yeah, AEW Fight Forever this is apparently a placeholder for the graphics because I know it's got a lot of mixed reviews. It looked like something a Reddit user will use and upload to reddit.com. But it's but they said it's just a key holder, so they might update it, they might not. But AEW Fight Forever, that as a content creator myself who started off with the 2K games, I'm interested in seeing that unfold. That's just that's just how I be. That's just how I be. But before we move on to, I guess you could say, this week in wrestling, Sasha Banks and Naomi. Apparently, it was reported that they are on their way back. Apparently, I don't know the truth or logistics. It's like I don't believe in reports like that, but according to Wrestling News Co., I don't use a lot of people because I don't do, but an alleged agreement has been reached between Sasha Banks and Naomi to return to WWE, and if they return, I don't know. I'm interested to see like what will the reaction be? Like, will people receive them? Will people turn on them? What would be the case? I mean, that'll be an interesting situation. All right, let's talk a little bit about Monday Night Raw. I'm pretty sure you checked that out. We're not going to give you a full analytic breakdown and none of that stuff. The main focuses to me was the Monday Night Raw debut of Io Sky, formerly known as Io Shirai, and she's a part of the faction with Bailey and Dakota Kai. We also saw the Usos defend the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championships against the Mysterios. Then we saw a triple threat match. We saw this match first: Seth Rollins versus Montes Ford, which is a further showcase of Montes Ford being, in my opinion, ready for the main event. And then we had the triple threat singles match, basically a mini tournament to crown the number one contender for the United States Championship. What are your thoughts on this highlight of them showcasing the mid card titles? Like outside of
I actually like this. I actually like that segment. Just to see alone. Okay, well, since we're gonna have somebody to go, against the United States champion, why not do it where we let them earn it? So instead of them say you picking one. Yeah, I like stuff like that, like contenders matches that you got one person, they gotta fight over here, then you got another match happen, they gotta fight, then them two gotta go against each other, then whoever wins between them can go and face that champion. So it's I enjoyed that. I ain't seen that in, sometimes for me it feels like a long time, honestly. I remember when they used to have casino. Was it the casino battle royale? I remember all that stuff. Which
was
talking
about number one contenders, the number one contenders battle royale. Back in 2004, you had Randy Orton becoming the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. You saw little stuff like that, and that also comes down to booking. Does management care enough to give you, or if this do away with championship contenders matches? I'm all for it because. Those things, good Lord, those things were annoying. Let's have a championship contenders match where the challenger beats the champion instead of just putting the title on the line.
Right. You gotta defend it anyway, so why not just do it?
It was just half-ass booking to me. So hopefully this is also a permanent thing where they don't go half-assed. They just say, you know what, let's just do a tournament like this. Hopefully they do the same thing with the Intercontinental title on SmackDown tomorrow. So there's hoping for that as well. And another highlight, in my opinion, it was the whole show. I did not skip an entire the crowd itself. Houston crowd, they can go to hell. They was terrible. I don't know what they. I'm like it. I put out a tweet. I said, if you go to a show. You waste your money, go to a show, and you just sitting there and be quiet and not really into the show. Why waste your time and money? Why don't you just stay home?
Mhm.
Just stay the hell home. I don't I don't comprehend you going there and not doing it. You're not reacting to anything, or if you are reacting, you reacting real small. I'm gonna have to put Houston up there with Lafayette, Louisiana, because they were terrible. This was a good show, and they didn't react. I mean, if you weren't interested, then okay, cool. But it's like, dang, do something,
All right.
because they don't. A lot of crowds don't realize that how you react in person is how we're perceived in real life. Because I know some people. I saw some people. They was like SummerSlam people in the crowd. They weren't really reacting. I'm like, you do realize we was in a stadium, but because if you were there, literally everybody went crazy. So that notion, I mean, I don't know how how they perceived it on TV, because I think I barely finished SummerSlam in the post side as opposed to being there in person. But I'm interested. And speaking of SummerSlam, at SummerSlam, Bailey made her return from injury, and she wasn't alone. Bailey was flanked by Io Sky, as I mentioned, formerly
Mhm.
known as Io Shirai, who was also returning from injury because apparently she was injured as well, and
Mhm.
who had been released in April. The group entered the ring and confronted WWE Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, who was quickly joined by her SummerSlam opponent Becky Lynch by her side.
Mhm.
Speaking of WWE's The Bump, I don't really watch The Bump because that ain't the bump I want. I want the bump and grind, not the bump. But
God.
I mean, but speaking on the bump, Dakota Kai discussed her return to WWE at SummerSlam. She said this, and I quote: "Honestly, it still feels like a whirlwind to me with everything that happened. It all happened so last minute too. To be talking with you guys is insane to me. Everything that happened since Saturday has been insane. It has been crazy." When asked about working with Bailey and Sky, Kai said, "Bailey and I, we've been kind of talking about something like this for a long time. It hasn't been something that was spurred overnight. This has been something we've wanted for years. The fact that it's actually happened and to be under her guidance is insane because she's literally amazing and great. Io and I, we've known each other for a long time when I first met or for when I first went to Japan, and she is literally one of the best in the world. To be alongside these two women is a dream. Everything that's happened is something you think of in a fever dream. You don't think is really going to happen, but the fact that it has, and I'm alongside these two amazing people is crazy. Credit to Fightful Select for that transcript. But
Hmm.
according to Fightful Select, reported the stable was pitched before Kai's release, but Vince McMahon reportedly rejected the idea. McMahon obviously retired, so leading to Triple H leading creative. So I'm guessing Triple H saw the writing on the wall and say, okay, this is a good idea. So I wanted to bring that up because one thing, Dakota Kai deserves everything, and this stable has been actually interesting to me because they basically say on site to everybody. They say
Mhm.
no bitch left behind. We fighting everybody.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like when they came in, like okay, it's like yeah, you attack Becky first, and then all of a sudden they end up going after Alexa Bliss and Oscar, and I was like, whoa, like they are in here just tearing up everything
They like
right
everybody.
now.
They say your ass,
This
your
feels like the
ass.
female shield right now. Like they're just attacking everybody.
I
Like
I can see that. I'm kind of the person that hates comparisons
I just feel, I
because
just feel.
but it's
I
like
had a whole
I mean
flashback. That's why I said
I
that. I was
mean
like,
but I'm saying that's just a formula. Like, and
mm-hmm.
what I can appreciate is Bianca when she was out there cutting the promo, she ran in them heels, and
Yes,
then
bro.
if you look at this picture, she
Yes.
switched the shoes. She said, "I ain't finna keep running these goddamn heels. Give me my shoes.
Right.
Give
I
me my
was like,
shoes back."
y'all know her fear, but y'all know, like, when a black woman start running in some heels, it's serious.
But did you catch the fact that she was twirling her ponytail when she was
Yeah, I
running?
did.
I said, "Ma'am,"
She was like, whoop,
I'm
whoop.
like, "Man, what are
Like,
you doing?"
whoa, wait,
Like, like,
friend, friend, no, like. I just would have been sprinting in the hills, let alone I probably would just took the heels off and ran. Like I would have did it that way. But it's all good. But yeah, I did catch the fact that she did change out them shoes.
I was like,
I was like, yeah, go ahead. Smart woman. Like,
But I'm interested in seeing what WWE does with this trio. I believe they're called Control now. That's what
all right, Janet Jackson.
that's what I don't know if that's the official name, but that's what Bailey tweeted out, and I'm like,
Control. Yeah, I love you, Janet.
but do you think like I know I saw a little bit like do you think this is going to be just a Bailey centric, or do you think they're going to go the Shield route for real and just say everyone is the focal point?
Everybody. If they could do everybody, that'd be perfect.
Oh yeah, of
Not
course.
just one. I said
All of
that'd
them.
be nice. Yeah, all of them.
All of them, fool. All of them.
Everybody.
Everybody. Everybody.
Everybody.
What do you think about Seth Rollins and Montez Ford's match? If you saw that,
Hmm. Number one, this match is interesting. I want to see, like, can we do more with them as far as
okay.
the singles match wise? That'd be cool as well. Um, I both like. I honestly both love like the dynamics and the chemistry between these two. So it's like I really would love to see like where they can go next. Like how far can they take the storyline, or just I don't know, who knows, like, or maybe he can trick Montes Ford into being on his side. Who knows? Like it's just a lot of ideas.
I
It's a
doubt
lot of
that
stuff you
because
can do.
Montez Ford is a black man that's in a
I know.
Marine. He cannot be tricked.
I
Come on
just
now.
like messing with this. I just like manipulating it, like
Nah,
just a little bit.
we ain't doing that. Nah, because that's
But
about
honestly, I
that's
think
about as
it's
bad
cool.
as people who want the Street Profits to break up.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all can kiss my ass with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, oh, the
That's
Street Profits.
that's
Montez Ford is the main event. I mean, I get it,
that's
Montez. Because
that's
don't get me
heartbreaking.
wrong, Montez Ford is entertaining as hell. But come on now, we're not gonna keep sleeping on Dawkins. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, definitely not. Dawkins is man.
That dude brought back is killing the
Dawkins is
pounce.
dope.
He is killing everybody with the pounce. I'm cool with that. And then, what do you think about Tommaso Ciampa being the number one contender for the United States Championship?
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. This actually kind of shocked me
It shocked everybody.
because I wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't. I
I
didn't.
feel like AJ's in his phase of putting everybody over.
I did not expect him to. I wasn't tripping about like the fact that they fought in the ring. No, it's just the fact that like when he won, I was like, okay, wait.
Like, what happened?
So this who we gonna do? This what we doing? All right. I honestly
Yeah.
want to see how it's gonna turn out. Like, so I'm just like, all right, I'll watch it.
You said that's what we're doing. Yep, that's
Yeah, like
exactly
I'll
what we
watch it.
do.
I can watch it. I don't mind seeing a new fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine. Like, go ahead. Like, give everybody a chance. That's cool.
Switching over to NXT, that was or before we switch over to NXT, the main event was I'm moving over too fast. That's the weed for you. The main event was for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. The Usos successfully defended the titles against the Mysterios, and then obviously following that, the Judgment Day continued to
Mm-hmm.
attack the Mysterios.
Assault.
The Jobber Day, as featuring Rhea Ripley,
The
is
jo-
what I call them. But I like the game that they're playing. Like
Mhm.
they're even though Edge is back and he saved the Mysterios, or he's the reason the Mysterios did this, or whatever the case may be. But they're they're playing that seeds of doubt in their head
Mhm.
with Edge accidentally spearing Dominic on Raw.
Mhm.
And Rhea Ripley continually putting social media in the chokehold the way that she choked out Dom in the corner repeatedly.
I honestly feel like um Rhea Ripley is playing like mastermind at this
That's
point.
pretty much what she is.
Cause it's like when you think about it, like she manipulating y'all to like to handle all of this, basically. Like she ain't touching nothing.
Oh,
Like,
DJ called Tommaso Ciampa tomato ketchup.
wow. That's
Well,
funny.
kind of think of it. He do kind of look like tomato ketchup.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, not ketchup.
Well, like we said, Raw
Gosh.
overall was I didn't fall asleep. I literally looked at it was
Yeah, I
10
didn't fall
o'clock.
asleep.
It was 10 like because I watched it live. It was 10 o'clock, and I'm like, damn, I'm not bored. What is going on? I was confused. I was like, buddy, I am not bored. And then the main event happened. I'm like, I am not tired. I'm actually still thinking about it. Rhea Ripley having the "I'm Your Poppy" shirt was golden. Yeah, because she been bitching out Dom like crazy. Like first you let your sister get pie face, and then you got snatched up, and then the next week you got put in the chokehold. Like he was choking because
too much.
he didn't know what he was doing with that. He didn't know how to handle all that. He was like,
too much. It's a lot of stress.
it's a lot.
He just backed out at that point.
I think he don't. I think he don't
gave
know.
up.
He don't know what to do with all them legs. That's what that is. Because Rhea Ripley is Milkzilla. So she knows how to throw her weight around, and she got social media in the chokehold. It is hilarious. She's putting everybody through a milk apocalypse. A milk-opocalypse. That don't sound right, so we're gonna say milk apocalypse.
Okay.
She got like I'm trying to tell you, the more I look down on social media, I'm like, yo, everybody is talking about this woman right now. Like, come on now. Dom is on pack watch every time Rhea enters the building. Yeah, because he about to get his ass whooped every single time he walks in that building. Every time he walk in that building, he about to he whooping.
He's on guard. Like
he's paranoid at this point. He ain't gonna have no choice but to. Yo, I could see them putting Dom in the Judgment Day and letting Rhea be the dominatrix.
Yo, I'm done. Oh God,
that's the dominatrix. She's the dominatrix.
Oh gosh, man. That's crazy. Just so accurate. And then it's like I cannot unpicture it. So that's why I'm just like, man, why you had to be right?
She's the dominatrix of this entire relationship because this is Dominic every time he sees Rhea Ripley. He don't know whether to run or scream. DJ said, "Take my money. You want Rhea Ripley to be your dominatrix?
My money. Oh gosh, help us."
All right, let's talk a little bit about NXT. Let's talk about NXT. NXT this week. I mean, it was a few hit or misses for me. Did you even catch NXT?
I caught. Okay, so here's the thing. Caught the beginning. When it got to Homeboy with the big head, I kind of like sped past that.
Minute head.
Yeah.
Minute mom head.
Sped past it.
Dude head so big, I bet his turtlenecks got zippers. God damn.
See, ain't that crazy? Like, I don't even remember his name, and I just call him Big Head. And it's
JD McDonough.
Missing up.
Like McDonough, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
You know the place where Austin Theory is from, not Atlanta.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's JD McDonough or Jordan Devlin. What cracked me up is when I saw that segment, they had Wade Barrett say, making your debut, like we didn't see this man be the whole cruiserweight champion like a year or two ago. On the main NXT, not just NXT UK, but the actual NXT. So I'm like, are you sure about that? But we started off the show for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. What is your thoughts on this? On them winning the NXT Women's Tag Team titles?
I was cool. I liked the fight though. It was okay.
I was surprised
She
that they
just
put.
crying like.
I forgot they put in. I forgot they. Honestly, I think I tuned out of this match a little bit because I was just like,
I honestly thought it was gonna be two tag teams to go against each other, and then it ended up being three. I think three,
four.
four,
It was
four.
four.
So I was just like, oh, okay. Like, so we got more people. Like, all right then. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. It was cool. Like, it was all right.
JD got a head for a Tay Rock footed.
I saw that with him. Oh man.
Speaking of JD, he inadvertently gave us a meme for Braun Breaker. that man was signed the contract in his own blood. And you know why he made this face, right? He like, motherfucker, it's monkeypox around here. What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What is you doing?
You got to be kidding me. Did you think this through?
No.
Apparently not.
How the hell you didn't think it through? Like all you got a big enough head. You got time to think.
Man.
You got time to think. What you talking
Boy.
about? Did you think this through? His big ass head.
Some people, just because somebody head big don't mean they don't think with it.
Big ass head. 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 You so off beat.
I know.
Like, God damn.
I was waiting for the beat drop, but ain't nothing happening. So,
God damn. What you think about this match though? Carmelo Hayes versus his name is slipping my mind. Seth Rollins' kid, because he was trained by Seth Rollins.
oh my gosh, I forgot. Is it Trick something? Trick Williams?
No, that's Trick Williams right there. I'm talking about the person he beat.
Oh, it's his LeBron Breaker. Oh God,
LeBron Breaker
sorry.
was flabbergasted. I mean, I didn't hate this match.
No, it was all right. It was all right.
Mandisha Rose.
Okay, yeah, I did not. Yeah, I kind of walked out.
Yeah, I blacked out on this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just like I blacked out on this. Just like I blacked out on this.
Yeah, same. I don't even remember these two.
JD got a big old head. Say what? What?
Oh my goodness!
Anything with Joe Gacy.
I have a feeling somebody on NXT one day, somebody gonna say something about JD's head at one point. They're gonna say it.
They're gonna have to.
It's gonna be somebody. I just have that feeling. Somebody is gonna do that.
They need to. Because I say it all the time.
Somebody
and then in the main event, your boy.
Yeah, he did great.
On the Falls Count Anywhere match. I put out a random tweet. I said
no
it would be fun.
On and no socks on.
Embracing his inner Umaga.
Right. He did good though.
I said, bro, it would have been funny if this man would have appeared, like they would have fought outside and all over the place, and they would have just appeared at Roman Reigns' door.
Oh my gosh!
And he just opened the door like, "What took you so long?"
Right. Hey, we keep saying stuff, and as you know, it's gonna end up happening.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, then we got to call Triple H and be like, "Excuse me, sir. Is there a way we can get a percentage? Cause we need a cut."
They ain't gonna say. They ain't gonna. Like, nah, they ain't thinking about that. And then obviously,
would be nice.
Our boy Santos Escobar.
I like that shirt.
Return. Yeah, I need that shirt.
I like that shirt. I really do.
Yeah, I need to borrow that shirt.
Yeah, that shirt is nice. Yeah, they done slick back the ponytail. Okay. He said, "Joe, get out of here." Showing my cold vibes. Yeah, that shirt.
He is. I'm interested in what they do with Legato and Tony D'Angelo and people, and hopefully after this, they just call Legato up to SmackDown because SmackDown need help.
Yes, they really do.
They need
Honestly, they
they
need
need
all
all
the
the
help
help.
they can get.
They need every dime, every ounce of help that they can think of. They need it. I promise you, they need it. Because buddy
Hmm,
child,
hmm, hmm, hmm.
buddy Rue, they need some help. Because I don't need Gunther bitch slapping his son. I'm just saying, I don't need him bitch slapping his son.
That's so funny. Somebody's just
Solo
so-
gonna kill Jay to be in the bloodline. You gotta shed blood to join the blood.
That's what we doing.
One of the Usos gotta die.
No, no, I gotta die.
What- that boy say one of the
I
Usos
mean,
gotta die
yeah, like my goodness.
to join the bloodline, to join the family. You gotta
Mm-mm.
die.
Sounds like
I,
initiation.
I bet you Jay Uso out there talking about Jay Uso. We talking about Jay Uso gotta die. He probably out here talking about.
Hold on now.
he like, hold on now.
Yeah, so funny. I'm like, no, mm-mm. They can fight against each other. That'd be cool, but
Mm.
uh,
How SmackDown became the B show for real after running shit for 25 years. Well, because it's either one show gets good and the other one suffers. That's just literally how it works every single. It literally happens like all the time. What's up, JNC Gaming? We see you. Appreciate you for Carter. What's up, Carter? What's up? What's up? What's up? But SmackDown has always been the B show in their mind, even though it could be banging. Jimmy got one more. I ain't gonna say that.
done. I am done. Anyway, I feel like since we brought up SmackDown, I wonder when they gonna ever do another SmackDown versus Raw or like Survivor Series. Like,
Unfortunately,
cause
I'm gonna need
when
them
the
though. I'm
last,
gonna need.
I don't even know. I don't even remember the last time we ever seen the Survivor Series. Probably like years ago.
It was last year.
Yeah, last year.
That was
I
last
don't.
year.
I think. Oh, do I? Hold on.
You
I
forgot.
probably don't
It's
even
okay.
remember.
It's all right. I'm like that was
Cause
literally all
I
last
don't
year.
even. I don't even remember. See, that's messed up.
All right, let's talk a little bit about AEW Dynamite this week. Did you catch that at all, or did you get like
Mhm.
snippets of it? You snapped it.
I
What
called
you think about
Dynamite.
this first match? Orange Cassidy versus Jay Lethal.
This match is still funny. Still,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Orange Cassidy didn't change the hell out of me. If don't nobody like Orange Cassidy, I
he's
know
good.
I know for a fact you're not no fun at parties.
He's good. Like he's really good. Or I don't know why. Honestly, I kind of like him.
Okay, I
Like
do too.
he's been really like keeping me in tune. So I can't really knock him like off the list or anything like that. He's pretty cool.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fresh
I kind of blacked out a
squeeze.
little bit. I kind of blacked out a little bit on this match because it's like I kept thinking back to when Sanjay Dutt and Cannon stole Jay Lethal's woman in TNA when he was
In
black
TNA.
when he was Black Machismo.
Oh
Like
yeah.
he stole. I'm like y'all best friends, but this man stole your woman. Come on now, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. You steal my woman, we gotta fight. I saw a tweet where this person said men don't fight over women. I'm like, bro, there's been wars
Yeah. Have
over
you ever heard
women.
of Troy? Come on,
Literally,
friend.
there's been wars over women. So, but I'm interested in anything Orange Cassidy does. I'm interested in. Speaking of being interested, what you think about our boy Powerhouse Hobbs in his first match back, or not back, but since in his first match since turning on Ricky Stocks.
Yeah. Side.
What you mean by it? Elaborate.
I'm just like this.
Is it because we've seen a lot of big men
Yeah.
in the company already? Like you got your Miros and your Brody Kings and your who else? I'm forgetting somebody. I'm genuinely forgetting somebody. Wardlow. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So you're seeing all these big men, and you're like, oh, he's gonna be another heel big guy.
Probably.
Great. I can get that, but hey, man, Taz officially said Team Taz is done. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. The team, they were pretty much hit and miss from the booking point of view. Like, but they were too entertaining. They were too entertaining. Like these dudes were dripped out of their mind. You had Hobbs out in the cold with a shirtless overalls on,
Yeah.
and a
You
big old
right.
furry coat. So like, and you had like, come on, man. That, but obviously, we'll see what they what they doing with that. House battles get old. They do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love seeing big meaty men smacking meat paws, but it's like after you've seen it for so long, you just get bored. Day after day seems like I wish I could. I think that's a song.
Oh gosh.
Then we had this match. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not pay no attention
Oh yeah, I definitely didn't pay attention to this.
because I saw the sign that someone said I played this match in No Mercy.
Oh Lord.
So
Never
WWF No Mercy, that was in the 90s.
mind.
But before that, we saw Jungle Boy try to clear a bitch with a car.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that I did see.
That man
He
tried to
got
clear
out
a
of
bitch.
the car. Like at that. He pulled up, and then he got out the car too. So he was like, Mom. So
He's
when
like,
y'all
you
gonna let
tried
him
it.
fight him? Like, go
Yeah,
ahead,
because
unleash him. Just unleash him
he
already.
rocked this shirt. Christian is a pussy.
Yeah.
And he used that
He
in the
sure
most
did.
he created this shirt in the most adult swim font I've ever seen.
Yes.
And the plain like there's no pizzazz to it. He just says Christian is a pussy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And you already know the people who don't like Christianity, they're gonna be like Christianity is a never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. Never mind. Nope. But before let's rewind a little bit. Did you catch this moment
Oh no.
where the best friends rock the alfalfa? I mean the
Oh
little
my gosh.
rascals.
And Spanky and Stymie?
Yeah.
That's
They
funny.
was rocking that in the first match.
Oh no, I did not catch that. How did I miss that?
It was in the
Yeah,
first
never
match.
mind. Yeah,
Don't
I know
keep
what
that thing on me, boy.
That's
And
crazy.
then we got a match that I was expecting to be at the 9:30 slot, but we actually got a tag team match between
Yeah.
Thunderstorm and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Jamie Hayter.
Mm-hmm.
And these four women killed that. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie to you.
I
I did
enjoyed
not
this match.
I did not hate the match at all. They killed that match.
Yeah, I really did like it a lot. It was great.
What I didn't go into with high anticipation was this match, the dumpster match.
Oh, let me tell you what happened with that. It's funny you brought that up. So you know how it first came on with the Acclaim, they started rapping or whatever. I literally just fast forward. I said, okay, man. Oh my goodness. I kid you not. I literally put my finger directly on the screen, was like, nope, and just like
You sipping the haterade
right now.
now.
I don't hate them. It's just I'm like come on. Like that's all I'm saying. I don't hate is such a fickle word.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I
But yeah.
didn't hate this match.
I didn't hate it. I just wanted to get to it. That's all. Like when they was doing all that, I said,
they mentioned Vince McMahon on
mm-hmm.
by name. They said we're gonna retire you like Vince McMahon. I'm like, there's the Vince McMahon. I said, don't
Throwing
laugh.
shade.
Nah, nah. When they said that joke, I was like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Like this was my instant reaction.
Laugh, America. Don't laugh.
Don't laugh. I was like, come on, dog. Like, come on.
I said, all right, let's get to it.
And then, did you see the ending? Because obviously the acclaim one. Did you see that ending where they pushed the dumpster off the stage?
Mhm.
It would have popped me if they didn't show the crash pad.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Cause the fact they showed that, I was like, well, dang.
Right, you just took the whole. You just took the. You just literally just took me out of it because I know. You want them to land on no, bro. I just don't want to see the crash pad. That's like me. That's like me going to a Marvel movie and I see the crash pad that or I see the green screen when they jump off the building.
Right.
You just took away my
moment.
My moment. So,
My surprise, the element of surprise. Like you just ripped that away from me.
You just killed that.
You ruined it. I can't even be surprised anymore.
Because all I could say was, bruh. Like, bruh, come on. Then in the main event, we had it was Chris Jericho versus the Ring of Honor Pure Champion Wheeler Yuta. If Yuta would have won, he got Jericho's title shot against John Moxley at the Quake and the Lake special Dynamite. What you think about this match?
I ain't catch this.
I fell asleep on it a little bit because I don't know what it is. I don't think I'm that into anything Chris Jericho does right now. That's just me, right? That's just me personally. Like I don't care for Judas. I don't care for none of that stuff. I'm just like, I truly don't care. But after the match, obviously Jericho won. So that was pretty much. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I checked that because I'm like, ain't no way they announced this and just take the title. Tony Khan don't have the balls to take a title match away from him. But we got Jericho in versus Moxley, and then speaking of Moxley, we got him facing Mance Warner on Rampage, a live edition of Rampage tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no clue who Mance Warner is. No clue. Hopefully he surprises me, and because all I saw was like people popping on my timeline of him being announced, and I'm like, who is this man? Maybe someone in the comments can enlighten me, but if not, I don't know. But before we move on to some more, we're gonna talk a little bit about, because we talked about the women's division. Tony Khan open. He's open to the newest AEW coach, Madison Rain. That is right. Tony Khan has actually heard our cry. He brought some more help for his people. He brought more help. So AEW announced extended backstage roles for multiple people. For those of you who care about backstage roles, it says he is bringing in Madison Rain as a coach for the women's division. Long story short, you have a lot of people joining the backstage, so hopefully that brings more. They takes him off of the take the stress off of Tony. DJ said Mance, or what was his name?
You said some of the person that's playing Moxley.
Yeah, Mance. He's a big GCW guy. Oh, okay. So if I don't really watch GCW like that. It's so much wrestling that I can't really contain. But I don't really watch GCW like that as much. But I mean, I take your word for it. So hopefully it's a good match. That's all I can really hope for. if you ask me. All right, before we move on to our next bit of the top, like the chop it up with the bandit segment and all that good stuff, we got some shows that I want to personally plug and whatnot. We have coming up deep. Oh, hold on, 1 second. Let me add some graphics for people on the YouTube world. Hey, we live, so we got to roll with the punches. But it's a show that is going down, that is going to go down this Sunday, August 7th, and that is Battle Slam, the Takeover here in Atlanta, Georgia. It is a pro wrestling and hip hop showcase that is going to be Sunday, August 7th, 2022. In the match card itself will be Lil Scrappy versus Baron Black. You got Leon Ruff versus Casey Navarro. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Then you have Anthony Ogogo at AEW's Anthony Ogogo versus Kevin Knight. Then you have Queen Amanita versus Robin Renegade. And then you have in World Championship tournament qualifier matches, you have Shoot Taylor versus Myron Reed. Then you have Caprice Coleman, the Ring of Honor, one of the Ring of Honor announcers, versus Richard King. Then you have Kenny Alfonso versus Adam Priest in a World Championship tournament qualifier. And then in a free for all eliminator, you have Jay Malachi, LeBron Cozone, Chad Skywalker, and Snoop Strikes in a four-way free for all World Championship tournament qualifier. It is, I believe, is about 30, 40 bucks or $75 for like four people. You guys should check it out here in Atlanta. And speaking of more stuff going down, DPW, Believe the Hype goes down this weekend as well. You have so many matches that is going to take place. I'm going to pull up the match card right now so that we can let you guys know exactly the match card. If you don't see it in the video format, it's currently uploading, but we're just going to roll with the punches. So far, the DPW Believe the Hype that goes down in Raleigh, North Carolina this Saturday, August 6th, 2022. You have Bojack defending the DPW World's Heavyweight Championship against Donnie Ray. You have DPW, the first ever DPW National Champion, Calvin Tankman versus Baliani. A key. I believe I don't want to butcher your name, but it's a key versus Calvin Tankman for the DPW National Championship. Then you have Rachel Rose versus Rosemary for the DPW Women's World Championship, the crown the inaugural Women's World Champion. Then you have NDA's The Reality and a partner that they chose versus the Workhorseman and Mason Miles. Then you have Andrew the Giant Everett versus Kanosuke Takeshita in I guess you can say the main event or a dream main event. Then you have Diego Hill versus Dante Martin. Diego Hill versus Dante Martin. That is a match that Gravity will forget, I guess. And then you have Mizuki versus Emi Sakura in a match as well, in a dream match if you're a DPW fan. And then you have ASF versus Gringo Loco versus La Estrella in a triple threat most fucker match. And then you have Jay Malachi versus Sean Kemp versus Chase Holiday versus Lucky Ali versus Joe Landano in I guess that's a 5-way. So much. It's a stack show, August 6th, 2022. If you are in the North Carolina area, or if you want to go check all these events out, if you're in the North Carolina area or in the Atlanta area, and you want to check any of these events out, make sure you do so. Like I mentioned, you have Battle Slam, the Takeover. These are some of the matches for those of you who are watching this in video format. These are some of the matches that are going down, which will be main evented by Lil Scrappy versus Baron Black in a match that has been building for a while. But before we move on, let me pull up the promo Lil Scrappy cut. Did you see that promo?
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna pull it up for the people who ain't seen it yet. So let's see what this man. Let's see what this gentleman, little scrap gotta say. Let's see what this man I don't know what that is. Oh, my audio for some reason. It's something. Hold on one second. So much audio going on. Oh, all right. My bad. Let's move on. let, let, let's let, let's move on. All right, let's check this out.
Back again, Jack. You feel me? But now it's time for all the talking to be done. Time for the real men to have some fun.
Oh, the man trying to rhyme?
Right.
Boys accelerated with the guns. You know what I'm talking about?
Alright,
So tons of shit been talking. Enough been said, you know what I'm saying? And now what's finna happen, I'ma come in your lane, dunk you on your head, dunk you on your neck, dunk you flat on your back. The rapper turned wrestler. You know what I'm saying? You just got dropped by Love and Hip Hop, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And now you gonna get dropped again. You know what I'm saying? I told you, bro, I'm gonna hit you with that head buster. But my whole thing is,
that man got a FU.
this man is 38 and he doing this already.
They gonna be scrambling.
38.
You don't want no problem. They gonna beat up for me. But I'm gonna beat up just for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you been taking the L. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna sit your ass down again, give you another L, put my foot deep off in your motherfucking ass, you know what I'm saying? And send you home to your mama. They be all in my DM. Talking about my baby. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you home to your mama, Jack. You feel me?
Hey, this promo
listen, tell she to pay me some child support after I scrap
yeah,
all your ass again. Jack.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Holla at your boy.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Remember, Atlanta mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take over Battle Slam now.
Hey, you better win too.
Face it.
Talking all that noise.
Alright now.
That is what's going down. Battle Slam to take over. Little Scrappy versus Baron Black. Man. That's funny. That's funny.
Okay now.
That was funny.
Yeah, I'm talking about that yang.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about.
Man, if y'all don't know what that is, something wrong. You ain't from here.
Man, if they don't know who that is, they don't listen.
Even the slang we just did, like if you don't know what that is, you're definitely not from here.
No, you don't know. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know.
Man, I'm gonna have to
You
go
know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh man.
And
Man,
also
I really
make sure
want to go now. Like I really want to go.
It's on Sunday though.
I know. I gotta work the next day. Like,
Right, and you already know we on CP time, so you know we don't start on time.
well, yeah, but I don't think I have to. I don't think I have to show up the next day until like in the evening. But nah, no big deal. All right, but you said it's live too, so yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, I don't know if it's live. I think it probably it's not live. It's just something local. So it's like if you're in the Atlanta area, make sure you check out Battle Slam, the takeover. And if you're in the North Carolina area, make sure you check out DPW Believe the Hype, Stack Card. Those boys from YouTube are doing the damn thing. Deadlock Pro Wrestling. That's something you guys want to check out. If you ask me, that's just how I be. That's just how we be. That's just how we be. Oh, before we skipped over it for the Dynamite, the Undisputed Elite, they imploded. Adam Cole and Red Dragon turned on the Young Bucks, so the Young Bucks are now babyfaces again.
Oh yes,
and they reunited with Hangman. I'm guessing because he came to their aid. All this is for the trios title, so you know this is going to set up for that. Who do you think should be the first ever trios champions? Because you got all these factions. You have House of Black. You have Undisputed Elite, which is Adam Cole and Red Dragon. You have the Hung Bucks, which is the Hangman and then the Young Bucks, then you have so many other teams. Like, who do you think should be the first ever trios tag team champion?
The Young Bucks.
And Hangman. Okay, you just off the rip. I wouldn't mind Hangman and the Young Bucks versus or House of Black.
Okay.
Or House of Black. One of
cool.
the other. One of the other.
That's cool. That's not bad. It's not bad.
Acknowledge me.
All right. The floor is yours. This is the part of the show where it is Chop It Up with the Bandit, where we chop it up and hang with the Queen of Rebels, and she give us our whatever is going on in life. Take it away.
Hey y'all. Okay, so check this out. If y'all like to watch TV shows, i.e., me and other people around the world, we got some new shows coming out this month. Also, if I may, make sure y'all check out a new episode of P Valley. I'm gonna need y'all to look at that. That show is actually kind of good. Like, I don't know.
Go behind.
It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm
Because I don't
caught
have
up.
the
I'm
time.
waiting on a new episode, but it's actually pretty great. Yeah, but I ain't gonna spoil it for you. But it might be some people you might get mad at, but I ain't gonna spoil it for you. I'm gonna let you watch it. We got House of Dragon supposed to come out on HBO August 21st. If you happen to don't know what that is, I kind of give you a hint. If you ever seen Game of Thrones, if you know who Daenerys is, yeah, they're gonna kind of, I guess, maybe tell the story way after her, I believe. Honestly, I just hope the series turns out is great.
Bran as the king. Bran as the king. You brought up my anger from that finale.
Hey.
Continue.
I believe this supposed to be a 10 episode season.
Good.
For this one. Also we got another TV series supposed to come out, I believe. This is August 17th, but it's supposed to be on Disney Plus. It will be She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. That's coming out soon. There is another one called Tales of the Walking Dead on AMC. That's August 14th. This full August 12th, which is supposed to come out on Hulu. And also, if you ever seen Predator, there is a show called Prey that's supposed to come out this Friday on Hulu as well. I think this show is gonna be good, honestly. Just from the trailer alone, I'm just like, yeah, like I like it. I want to watch it. We got some pretty cool artists that's supposed to be coming to Atlanta this week as well. You got Bad Bunny, who's supposed to perform, I believe, August 8th at Truist Park. You have Red Hot Chili Peppers that's supposed to perform August 10th. That's pretty great. Also, Tiana Taylor, she just started her second part of the Last Rose Petal tour. She just started yesterday as the kickoff in LA, in California, and that was at the Hollywood Palladium, if I said that word right. If not, I don't want to chop that word up, but yeah, they said that was pretty great. They said Miss Mercedes herself showed up and performed that night. Last night. So they said it was pretty good. It was pretty interesting. So yeah, that's when her kickoff has started. Her last tour date will be in Paris, France on September 8th. So she got like a whole stretch of tour dates that she's gonna be doing. She won't come back here to Atlanta until Wednesday, August 17th. I'm happy. I'm going. Anyway, this will be my second time I get to see her perform, so I'm pretty excited about that. And it is her farewell tour. So hopefully this will be her last tour, but who knows? Like, Tiana always got something cooking up her sleeve, so I want to say just be on the lookout. Like, she always got some projects happening. She just did a project with Diddy, I want to say a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago or something like that, and help him put one of his new videos out. So she always doing something. So anyway, if y'all do like her, support her, make sure y'all come out and see her shows. Like, she's She's an awesome performer, by the way, and she's a nice person too. So make sure you check her out. Also, I recommend y'all please stay safe out here. If you're working out, don't overwork yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself. So make sure you take care of your body, take care of your mental health. That is very, very important. If you are feeling down or depressed, or contemplating suicide thoughts, there is somebody to talk to. There is also a hotline to be able to, call and talk to somebody. And remember that you are loved and you are valued and you are appreciated. I don't believe that you're not meant on this earth with no purpose. Everybody has a purpose on this earth. So just be on the lookout for that. Also, if you ever get a chance, take a nice good walk outside. It really helps a lot. If you need to clear your head, take a walk. It don't matter if it's just down the street. Like, take a nice little walk. It helps with your
Go
thoughts.
work out. Go to the gym.
Yes, and do that too. Listen to music. Color, mandalas. I think that's, if I said that right. Get you another. If you do like coloring book, if you have anxiety or stuff like that, like myself, there's a book called Creotopia. It's by this artist called Vex, VEXX. If you need information on that, you can definitely send me a DM. I'll send you the link for it. That book is awesome. You can just color any type of stuff that you want to in that book. It helps a lot. If you want to escape some stuff, just blast your music on, pull that book out, and just have at it. Like, unleash your creativity. It plays. It helps a whole lot.
Oh, yeah, of course. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, that was the Chop It Up with the Band segment. If you haven't already checked out anything that has gone on with this podcast in particular, make sure you check out myself and Highlights in-ring or in-person review for WWE Summerslam. Shout out to BK Jackson for officially sponsoring us to go down to Nashville to check out SummerSlam in person and just get a taste of the strip, the Las Vegas strip, and all that good stuff. And it's so many stores that I put down on there. You can already check it out. The numbers are growing on the YouTube because I guess everybody's interested in me being traumatized in Nashville. But make sure you guys go check that out if you haven't already done so. But yeah, we talk about our in-person experience for SummerSlam, and it's just something that I recommend people, like, if you're into wrestling, go to at least one live show, at least once, even if it's local, if it's one of the big two companies. Go to it and just see what you like. How you think you would feel about it in person as opposed to just watching it on TV by yourself. It's a lot of these shows, the prices aren't really too bad. That's like if you go check out Battle Slam or DPW or even WWE, whatever the case may be. Just I recommend people go to these live shows just to experience what it's like. And speaking of experience, make sure you guys check out my previous interviews that I had with the likes of independent wrestler Ruthless Lala, Tyler El Guapo of DPW, Brandon Does Everything of Vibe and YouTube fame, as well as Deontay DDJ of YouTube and Vibe fame, as well as one of the biggest YouTubers in the game, as well as one of the newest in the industry of professional wrestling. That is Chris Danker. It was about a few minutes of me talking to the character Chris Danger, but the rest of it was over an hour of a podcast. But the rest of it was just me chopping it up with Dank Ops, getting behind the creative mind that this man has. And nobody is paying me to plug any of this stuff. This is what I'm doing on my own accord. Shout out BK Jackson. He popped in. It was an honor, fam. Thank you so much, sir. Much love to you and the family. We got to do this in person. We're gonna even bring Suela up there when she's not going to somebody's wedding.
Yeah.
Bring her around.
Or working, cause oh my god.
She's gonna get like me at one point where I don't care about overworking myself. I just don't do that. But yo, if you guys make sure you guys check out anything. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button wherever you listen to your podcast, as well as check us out. Check us out, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about so much on today's episode of the GRESH Unleashed podcast. Make sure you visit www.gresshunleashed.com or you can follow us on social media at Josh Gresham ORG, at Gresh Unleashed or Gresh Unleashed. That is everywhere you listen to your podcast, as well as at Suela the Bandit 3 on Twitter, and it's another Instagram or whatever the case may be. Make sure you check out solo.to/Gresh for all the links, as well as solo.to/Suela for all of her links as well. BK Jackson said, "Can't wait to have the whole team at WrestleMania."
Man, I said that.
It might be. It might be Philly. It might be Philly because LA is expensive.
I ain't gonna lie, LA is it really is. Honestly, I wouldn't mind for us to just take a trip to California in general. Like, it's crazy how, like, I lived in Arizona for 4.5 years and still didn't take a trip to California. All those years I was living out there. And it's like, it ain't like I never wanted to go. It's just I never really had the opportunity like that to just go. But I mean, that would be nice. But I mean, don't get me wrong, like LA, I saw them packages and I was looking like,
no. No.
I was like, anybody got a rich grandpa? Cause
the packages themselves is a bag.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it ain't just a foul. It's like 10 grand or more. Like, yeah.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, I was like, anybody got a wealthy grandpa? Like, go ahead to negotiate.
We're gonna have to negotiate some devilish ways.
Like,
we're gonna have to do something strange for some changes up in these pieces. Like, we need some. What you gonna do? What you doing this for? I need some WrestleMania tickets.
We need some, it's like a collective group, and we all trying to go to WrestleMania. That way, you could, yeah.
Hitting up my sugar mama. What you doing? I need these WrestleMania tickets.
Like, and me, it's like personally, it's like we ain't gonna get in too deep. But I'll clean though. Like, you want me to clean them gutters out? That's cool. I could, yeah. Clean gutters out, fix the garage. I could live with that. It ain't getting no further than that.
What that mouth do? What that mouth do? They gonna be like, Josh, what that mouth do? What you want for these WrestleMania titties, Josh? What you want these WrestleMania? What that mouth do? What that mouth do?
CBK, this is the one thing you should never start. Should never opened up this book.
Well, let us officially sign off for this week. Make sure you guys check out everything. Make sure you guys stay safe out here. It is, I know, like you said, it is crazy out here in this world, but like I said, stay safe out here in the world of unknown. But as your purveyor of mischief, as well as your queen of rebels, we have to remind you of one known, and that is you are appreciated, especially by me. And remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. We out. Be breezy. I see you, BK. We gonna get it. We out. Be breezy.